And we are live. Hello, 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 beautiful people. It's day 9 of our 10 days Go Life Challenge. Oh my God, we've come a long way. If you've been joining me from day one, please give yourself a round of applause. You guys are doing amazingly well. It's day 9. I can't believe it. That actually means there is nothing impossible because at first I was thinking, will I be able to do this? But guess what? We are here. One
Yeah.
more day to go, and you don't want to miss tomorrow's episode, I bet you. So, today in the building, I have an amazing guest. But before then, let me introduce myself to you. I remain your host from day 1 to day 9. My name is Ajarat. I'm a mom of 3. I'm a digital business owner. I'm an IT professional. I'm a proud wife. I'm originally from Nigeria and based here in Atlanta, Georgia. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all, wherever you're watching me from. Good evening from Atlanta, Georgia. And please, guys, put in the comment section where you're streaming from. We'd like to know where you guys are joining us from today. So, in the studio with me today is Jennifer Grenier, right? Did I pronounce it well?
Yes, you
Right.
did. Yes,
So,
you did.
he's going to be sharing her experience with us, before the digital business, during the digital business. She's going to be sharing with us a true life story, just to inspire you, audience, that there is nothing impossible, irrespective of your nationality, irrespective of your race, irrespective of your age. You can actually own a digital business. So, welcome, Jennifer. Over to you. Please introduce yourself to our audience.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for asking me to come on today and share the stage with you. I am so happy to be here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And so I am a child of God. I am a wife. I'm a mom. I have an adult daughter. I have a school age son. I'm a grandma. Um, I kind of like wear a little bit of all the hats,
Right.
as a lot of women do. And yeah, I live in northern Alberta, Canada, and I've lived here all my life. And yeah, that's a little bit of me in a nutshell.
Great, great. So, how long have you been in the digital business, if I might ask, Jennifer?
I started in 2018. So
2018.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow. Amazing. You're someone that inspired me. I've watched you from afar. I've watched you over the screen. Just for you guys to know, I've never met Jennifer in person, but we connect very well just because our business is global. We have an
Yeah.
amazing community whereby we help each other we support each other to grow. So that is why you're seeing Jennifer here today on my hot seat. So Jennifer, I have 3 questions for you today
Yeah.
that my audience have been, this is a part of the questions they've been asking me. So I decided to bring in different, digital business owner doing very well with their business just to inspire them that irrespective of your condition, there is nothing impossible. You can actually own a digital business. So I have 3 questions for you today. And the first one is going to be, what was your pains and struggle before starting the online business? Basically, we know that you were actually doing something before 2018. So,
Yes.
how was life before digital business? Tell us, share with us, please.
So prior to finding this business, I was a sales rep and I was traveling around as a sales rep. And
Great.
it allowed me the flexibility to be able to take my son with me. At that point in
Oh,
time, he was just entering the school age, and so I could kind of work it around my schedule, and I could take him with me,
hmm,
and it worked out that way. And then he did go to daycare a little bit, day home a little bit.
okay.
Um, but prior to that, in 2017, my husband and I were talking, and we said there has to be a way that we can work together online, find something that we can do so we
Hmm,
can have a little bit more time flexibility,
right.
um, and be able, because my husband is in the trucking industry, so to be able to bring him home to spend more time with us, we were missing out on so much time together, and our he was missing out on all of the important things, like all of the events that life brings. He was missing out because he was at work, and I was almost like a single parent. And
Hmm.
then in the fall of 2017, my sister passed unexpectedly, and
Wow.
her 4 children came to live with us. So our family
Wow.
doubled in size overnight. And I had to stop my sales rep job because that position was taking me out of the home, and I needed to be present in the home.
Hmm.
So our why became even stronger for me to be at home and
Right.
be able to build a
Hmm.
business from the comfort of our home. And then in February of 2018, I came across a story. We have a blended family, and I came across a story of another blended family and similar experiences and similar pain points and stuff like that too. And I said, I have to check this out to see if this is maybe the right fit for us. And the rest is history. Here I am.
Amazing, amazing, Jennifer. This story you're telling us today, I haven't heard it before, even though I've met you before the audience. But fortunately for the audience, you are all hearing this story for the first time. So, one quick question is: so, do you do this business with your husband now as a full time, or is still a part time for you guys?
For me, it's full time. For my husband, he was home for 3 years. Oh, my grandson's popping in.
Hi.
He's here visiting today. So,
Okay.
anyways,
you're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah.
I have a question for you too.
Okay. So yeah, so my husband was home with us for 3 years, went throughout the pandemic. And this year he actually recently went back to work because he was getting a little bit bored.
Right.
So he is back at work, and I'm running my business full time, and he's back trucking just to give him something to do.
Right. I know sometimes, men don't just want to be stationed. They want to go around. Then, online business is just you working from anywhere. He's also still doing his business while still working. That's amazing. So
well,
this
and
brought about.
and something that's really amazing is that I'm able to go. Can you go ask Uncle? Go ask Uncle to open it for you. Go ask Uncle to open it for you. Sorry about that.
No,
anyways,
okay.
This is how a digital business works.
I know, right?
Work from home, and here you go. You have to be quiet. So anyways, so with my husband now, I'm able to actually pack up my laptop or my phone, and I can actually go with him in the truck and travel around and still run my business while so it's almost like a paid vacation.
Beautiful. Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, Jennifer. So this brings about the second question. So the second question is, why did you decide to have an online business? There are a couple of business you can actually do. There are lots of business out there you can actually venture into. So why did you choose online business?
So for the time and the flexibility, more so, I wanted to be able to spend time on my business where I could do something where like it's in the morning, in the evening, and still have my days free to be able to do the things that I need to do with my family. And because I like to travel, our family loves to travel, that sort of stuff. Okay, can you please stop? Then that way, like, I can still pick up my business, and my business comes with me, right? I'm not having to ask for time off. I'm not, my business is just, it's like pack it up and go, right? I'm not having to, all of that other stuff that a job where you're tied down to, and I'm my own boss. So I don't have to ask myself when I can have a day off. And my husband is actually from a different province than here in Alberta. And so when we go visit his family and stuff like that, like, I'm never taking time off. I'm continually working.
Right. Yeah. That is one of the benefits of digital business. Time freedom. You can be, work anywhere. You can do whatever you want to do. That's amazing, Jennifer. Thank you so much for sharing with us. So this brings about the last question for the day, because I won't want to bore my audience too much with so many, stories and all. And then if you're watching a replay, please put in the comment section, replay. And if you have questions for us, please kindly drop it in the comment section. So this is the last question for the day. And it goes by saying, what is the biggest result or change that happened since you started your online business? I know you said you've started since 2018, and that is 5 years now. So if it's not generating income, if it's not, something you want to do, I know you would have changed. You'd have I won't have the pleasure to meet you. But here you are today, 5 years in the business. So tell us about the results, the change that have happened since you started the online business.
So I'm going to share two things today. For me, it's the personal growth. It's the community, the people just surrounding, all the positivity and the support, the like-mindedness. People are here to uplift one another and support one another and cheer each other on. There's no competition, right? We're all in business for ourselves, and that's what I absolutely love. I don't have to compete with
Right.
anyone to grow in my business. The only person I have to compete with is
It's
myself.
yourself. Absolutely.
Yes. And then the very first time I had a 1 day payday where it was equivalent to 160 hours of my husband on the road,
Oh my
away
God.
from home, was a huge eye opener for me when I was like, if I can do this in 1 day and have him home for that 160 hours,
Wow.
this is a no brainer.
Wow. Wow. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Jennifer. So,
Yeah.
guys, please, if you need to start your digital business and you're like, oh, how do I get started? All you have to do is just to put in your name and your email in my website, which is showing on the screen as www.ajaratujo.com. And then more information is going to be sent to you on how to get started. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Jennifer, for joining us in the studio today. So, before you leave, what do you have to say to my audience that are being skeptical of starting a digital business? Because most people believe anything they see online is a fraud, anything they see online is a scam. So, what advice do you have for them today?
Well, I have to say that if this business was a scam, I wouldn't be putting myself or my family on
Right,
the on online. And at the very beginning, of course, I was skeptical too, and it's okay because that's normal. But take the time, and nothing changes if nothing changes. Do your due
right,
diligence, and if your why and desire for change is strong enough, and this feels like you're in the right place, if you come across what we're sharing today, or any of the other stories and stuff like that, you're here for a reason. And so take the time to do your homework and check it out and see if it is a fit for you. I mean, that is exactly how every one of us has started. Our
right.
desire for change and our why was strong enough. We just needed to find something to be able to make it happen.
Right. Thank you, Jennifer, for sharing amazing 12 minutes, 30 seconds with us here in the studio today.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I really do
Thank you.
appreciate you. And thank you guys for joining. See you same time tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Bye.
Bye.